Welcome to Chew the Fat. I am your host, Smoove, and today we are going to get into something completely different than was designed initially. But Kendra G came across my desk with something absolutely hilarious. You won't believe this. We're not going to waste too much of your time. Please do drop a like, subscribe if you are compelled, and we are going to jump into this video like
Right.
Hello?
For real. Oh, is it me?
It is you.
Oh shit. I'm really fucking on right now. I was just like playing.
bro.
What?
Right away, man. It's her impression. Like within the first two words, her second word was a curse word. So, I mean, you kind of see what we're getting into here. Potty mouth.
Oh my god. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Misha. I'm gonna sit the phone down because I was trying to bake a fucking cake for my son because I just got off the
Oof.
phone with him. So that's why I had picked the phone up because he had called and shit. And the cake, I gotta make the cake for tomorrow. So I need to see what time I gotta take the cake to the school because I sent the nigga to live with my mama because he tried to fight me over the
What's going on right here? Buddy midsection looking kind of crazy, man. We're going to take something off for that. Yeah, that's how that's. Yeah, we're going to lose some points there with a Smoove Score for sure, but just taking a note.
video game and stuff. Okay. Hey, Kendra.
So I want to make sure I understand. You got to fix the fucking cake for the nigga, you said?
No, no,
Ooh, Kendra
I
G.
gotta fix a cake for my. I'm baking a cake right now for my son. He gotta take a cake to school tomorrow, cause he promised them that he would make a cake for school for the little potluck shit. And I'm making the cake, but I needed to see what time I needed to bring it to the school in the morning. So
What is she doing? Why is she even bringing up all of this? This is completely irrelevant. This is supposed to be a dating show. Kendra G, what she does really well is try to make people look like a fool. She does a great job at it. I mean, a great job at it. And if you watch her face, just look at her, how she flicks her eyes, how she smiles, how she looks away, she side eyes you. She does everything passive. And for whatever reason, none of these people are smart enough to ever pick it up. But Kendra G, kudos to you for being able to shade like no one else does without these people ever recognizing it.
Perfect.
Carry on.
when I was answering the phone, and then I had just picked the phone up. The phone was sitting down really because I was making the cake, and then all of a sudden it was me on the
See all
fucking
that?
screen. I didn't even know it was me. That's
Wow.
that's
Okay.
really what happened.
Oh, okay. So let's get into it. Misha, we know
Pure
you have
shade.
a son. Do you have any more kids?
I have two boys. Yes, I do.
How old are your kids?
I have a 17-year-old and I
Uh-oh.
have a 12-year-old.
Kids. That's a
12-year-old.
distraction.
Yeah.
Misha, don't be offended by this. The
Ooh.
cousins are telling me to ask you if you're currently pregnant.
No, I just eat good. No, no,
Okay,
that's
okay.
that's good
No,
eating
they
right there.
didn't. They
That's
said
good
she
eating.
pregnant.
Okay, she's not pregnant.
Saggy titties, and I'm
Actually, that's poor eating. That is poor eating, not good eating. That is very bad eating. That is not eating well. If you are overweight, that's no bueno. Trust me. Her BMI is probably like 30.
I'm sorry, my titties are so saggy. That's all natural titties, and listen, I'm not a BBBBW, but I'm a chunky lady. Yeah.
Okay. So Misha, what do you do for a living, honey?
So I work for a financial industry company, a major financial industry company in customer service, and I also have a mobile bartending company.
A mobile bartender. Do your kids have the same father?
They do.
Have you ever
Yes,
been married?
I have.
When
Yes.
did you get divorced?
My divorce was finalized in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Misha, how old are you?
I'll be 42 in June.
40 or 42?
42.
42. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. So
Yeah.
this is Misha, 42, 2 children. She's a financial um investor, analyst.
No, no, I'm not a financial investor. Let's get that clear. I'm a customer service and small business servicing representative for a financial.
What? What kind of wait. What kind of wait, what? What is the wait, what?
What?
Like come on, bro. What? What kind of title is that, man? People be coming up with the craziest names for their occupation. It'd be the most simple occupation ever, but then they come up with a whole bunch of ways to freak it. Like, I don't even get it, bro. Like, what?
Industry company, but my attention is more towards my mobile bartending company.
Okay, get better light, Misha, and then stay there. You keep moving a lot, sweetheart.
Yeah, that kind of it's kind of
Okay,
making
here
me
we go.
dizzy.
Let me put the other light on.
There you go. All right.
See, I don't like bright lights because that shit fucks my astigmatism and shit. Okay, here we go. I'm a chill. Let me sit down somewhere.
Did she say stigmatism?
Sit the phone down somewhere and sit the fuck down somewhere. Hold on, let's see.
They said the cousins say you like to swear.
Yeah, she definitely does have a potty mouth for sure.
She is a potty mouth. She got a potty mouth. She do.
Okay, Misha, baby. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Let's say a good man that has money and no wife currently, because I've been dealing with some shiesty motherfuckers in Atlanta that have wives or girlfriends or baby mamas that still live with them. I most recently was I went with him, but apparently he didn't go with me back, and I had a conference call with his baby mama and another bitch that he had been fucking with for 2 years. And so what had happened was I thought I was his girlfriend, but like I was actually like the new bitch on the block, and he had a baby mama that was with him for 5 years, and then
And you
he
ain't even know
also
it.
had a girl that was fucking with him for 2 years, and I had just started fucking with him, and they conference called me like, "Hey, we just trying to find out what you're," and I'm like, "This y'all motherfucking problem." Anyway, I just want a man that ain't got another motherfucking woman that want me and just me by myself with him, and it's me and him, and I like him and he like me, and then I got my own car, I got my own house, I got good credit, my credit score.
Man, this is the type of nonsense that makes me ecstatic that I am not currently in the dating market today. This is the type of nonsense you have to sift through. These are the personalities that you have to deal with. Come on, bro. Like, whew.
Over 700, maybe it's really over 750. Like I really got like my shit together. I was one nigga that got his shit together too, and we can do this shit for real. Like I I I used to be like one of the women that don't need him. I don't need a man. I don't need a motherfucking man. I need a man. Look, bitch, I got a motherfucking hole in my ceiling still. I was trying to do some real hot girl shit, and I ain't know shit about no goddamn stud finder. I had bought one of them poles. You do pole shit at home, and then I didn't know you supposed to have a stud finder or some shit.
Yeah, you
And
can't just
then
do that.
I was trying to do some shit, and then I had put a hole in my ceiling, and that shit been there for almost a year now, cause I ain't got no man.
It almost sounds like her voice is in fast forward. Like, I don't know, between that and the swearing, listening to her would be equivalent to uh, fingernails on a chalkboard. This would drive me nuts. I could see someone deleting themselves just by living with her for a little while. I could see why she has an ex-husband, and this would just be a nightmare for a man to deal with on a regular basis. It's way too much. Way too much. That voice is just outrageous. It doesn't seem like her personality is horrible. I mean, she seems like bubbly and stuff, but at the same time, just the pitch of her voice drives me nuts. It's very difficult for me to have this in my ear right now. And secondly, the amount of profanity used is just not ladylike. It's a no-go for me, but, you know, we're going to keep going. And yes, before we do that, I just wanted to make a note. You see how she's 42 years old now, like super old, like when you probably should be already out of the dating market and settled and where you're supposed to be in life. is now she's looking for, a man now. And that's tough. And I do understand that she was married at some point. She was married, so I'll give her credit to that. Kudos, my lady. But like, still, what you do have to understand is that when you have those type of circumstances and something happens where you don't have a man anymore, now you're on a dating market for the second time around, you want to make yourself as attractive as possible to the next guy, because nobody's really fishing for 42-year-olds out here. I apologize. It is what it is. But no, that's not on our priority. Like, men don't really want somebody that's that old, that in their ways, has kids, and then you got grown kids. She says she had a 17-year-old dude, like, son or whatever. So, like, you already know he's going to be standoffish. Who wants to deal with all that nonsense? Nobody wants to deal with all that nonsense, man. Carry on.
So I need a fucking man that got hands, that put hands on this house, and put hands on this body, and do some shit that I can't do.
Yeah,
Misha, you been drinking tonight?
of course she
Like
has. She's obviously
alcohol.
inebriated. Like, she knows. She knows exactly what she's talking about. She knows what Kendra G is asking her. But, like, alcohol, you was drinking. Why do you think she would ask you? You think she was going to ask if you were drinking water? Did she think you looked dehydrated? Like, come on, bro.
I ain't talking about
Take
water.
company.
Yes,
And-
alcohol. Have you been drinking alcohol?
Okay, so when you say alcohol, you mean like alcoholic beverages?
I ain't talking about the medicine. Yes.
A little bit.
What's a little bit to you?
Like 1 or 2 shots
Okay.
at a
Okay.
time.
Yeah, right.
The lie detector test
How many
determined
times
that
you
was
say
a
1 or
lie.
2 shots?
1 or 2 shots at a time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was a
All
lie.
right. So,
As she takes another.
do you have any deal breakers for this man? You said no other women, right?
No other women, no other wives, children. Well, they can have children, but I don't want no I'm not changing no diapers. I'm not changing no diapers, and I'm not fight. I can't fight. Like I can
What?
hold my own, but I can't fight. Like, I'm slow. Like, I'm
Why
42
why you gotta know how to fight?
Because nowadays in Atlanta, when you trying to
Yeah.
date,
Okay, she's going to have a major issue. It's extremely competitive in Atlanta. There are way more women in Atlanta than there are men. And this might be the why she keeps finding men who already have wives and girlfriends and everything else. And it's a shame, because she's actually the perfect side chick, right? She's just about cute enough, and you know what I mean, has enough going on to where you could deal with her for a little bit, but not really could be your main. So she's actually the perfect side chick. Her personality completely fits the perfect side chick, but that's not what she wants to be. She doesn't want to embrace her role. But if she wants to get out of the market and qualify for something better, then she's going to have to most likely relocate, for one, get out of Atlanta if you're looking for a man, because even some of the best ones are having a hard time out there. And secondly, you're going to have to improve. You're going to have to lose a little bit of weight. You're going to have to stop using so much profanity all the time. And, maybe bring the pitch down a little, couple of octaves or something, man. Like, because it's going to be tough to deal with that, bro. Like, otherwise, she's just about, cute enough. I think if she lost probably about, she's probably like a 16 to 18, depending if you shop at Lane Bryant or one of those places. They might call her a 10 at Lane Bryant, but in real life, she's probably like a, I don't know, maybe like a 16. If she were to get, no, she's going to have to lose a lot of sizes. She got to get down to at least a real life 8 to be competitive. In Atlanta, you could get a little bit more because they do like them like a little more thicker than usual. They be off that. But yeah, I'm going to say she's probably going to have to lose a little bit of weight if you're trying to get a dude out here. These women don't understand how difficult the sexual marketplace is right now. They don't get it, but they will when they get out there. Keep it going.
you might be on a date with somebody and somebody come up to you while you on a date and grab you by the hair and try to fight you because you on a date with somebody's husband. You don't even know. You don't even know. You might be just be hanging out, and then all of a sudden you get grabbed by your hair because you out with my man. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff like that. And then I can't fight. I can't fight. So please don't put me in a situation where I gotta call the police on you and your wife. Okay?
She dropping
Because
dimes.
I'm calling the police.
She
I
dropping
can't fight.
dimes.
I'm gonna call the police on y'all. Just so you know. That's all. I can't fight, and I'm not changing diapers, and I ain't having no more babies. I'm 42. I'm above the age range where it's, it could interfere with my life.
First reasonable thing I think she said all night.
Okay,
Carry
at
on.
this point, for me to have a baby, it's a high risk pregnancy. I'm not having any more babies, and that's just that.
That's just that.
That's just
Child,
that.
Misha, you mentioned he has to have money. How much money does he have to have?
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so like not like I mean like millionaire status would be like ideal. I ain't like, you know, I ain't no millionaire,
Bruh.
obviously,
Bruh.
But like
Bruh.
at least I make about at almost 100,000. So he gotta at least make that. That would be ideal because I can take care of myself. Then you can take care of yourself, and then
In the A, men making $100,000 or greater, that's in the teens or probably even 10%. It's usually anywhere from about 10 to 17%, depending on where you are geographically. And yeah, no, you're not that. You're not in the top 10% of women. Sorry, lady. No, you're not in the top 10% of candidates. It's not a thing. So you can't get that because that's the first thing that most women are looking for. And I don't shame him for it, but come on, bro. If you're making 100, you don't need him to make 100. He could do a cool 50. Because I think you could get a cat that's doing like 50,000 a year. He might treat you well. He might even take care of your kids. But a dude that's making over $100,000 a year, and certainly $1 million, won't even think about no nonsense like that. And a lot of dumb females, not that all females are dumb, but females who think that are dumb. Just because dudes will sit here pursue you to smash, that has nothing to do with how they feel about you for real. And they sometimes will sell you a dream. And that's why all of these chicks that are single be like, yeah, I could get a dude. I could do. You can't keep a dude because a dude is only viewing you as a side chick. You think just because dudes pay attention to you on the street that you have high market value, but you don't. You have high smashing market value, but you don't have high retention. And that's the problem that most of these women don't understand yet. People will smash. That doesn't mean anything. Dudes will smash anything. Dudes literally hit flashlights on a regular basis. It doesn't mean that you are any good. They're going to be looking into your character. They're going to be looking into how you treat them. Like you can't get that. Carry on.
I'll put mine in with yours, and then we good. Everything go together like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you said a millionaire would be ideal, but you'll settle for 100K.
Settle.
Okay, listen. A millionaire would be like me throwing it out there. Like if a millionaire want to fuck with me,
I really wish she would stop cursing, man. This is becoming more and more cringe. Stop it, lady.
The power of Christ compels you.
that's cool. He probably got more bills than anything. Honestly, any millionaire is really probably a really 100,000aire, in my opinion. Because if you're a millionaire, you got millionaire bills. I might as well fuck with the nigga that's making 100,000, and he probably not spending as much. Let me just fuck with the 100,000 nigga like me, and we cool together. That way, your expectations is. I would like to be a millionaire too, but I don't want them kind of responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I mean,
Yeah. All right. So she's doing some woman splaining over there. I'm going to kind of translate that into English for just a bit. She's not ready for the type of structure that a man of means is going to require her. She can't handle that. That's a lot of work. He's not playing them games. You can't be out here being lazy. You can't be out here acting a fool. You can't be out here cursing. You have to have better etiquette. These people who are making all that type of money, you talking about millionaires, they're not dealing with no regular hood chick doing the nonsense. You can't be out here cussing and swearing like that and not have your life together. You can't have extra kids. You can't be overweight. They're not going to meet you overweight when they are pulling up in Ferraris and Lambos and Paganis. Are you kidding me? They're going to put you in a Pagani and have you bottoming out every time you go over a speed bump and wrecking their carbon fiber kit? No, they're not doing that.
Kendra, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably be fucking with millionaires and shit. Not them niggas be having expectations. Nigga, I'ma eat them chicken wings, and I'm gonna dig the shit out my fingers with my teeth. You gonna expect me to put the chicken wing down, and I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. I want the nigga that's like
Yikes.
100,000 like me that came from like his mama probably eat them chicken wings just like me, and he ain't gonna be tripping. The nigga that's a millionaire, mama probably grew up different than my family, and then we not gonna see eye to eye on the way I eat my chicken wings.
Oh man, I just found out who she reminds me of. I don't know if you guys ever watched Scary Movie, but if you know Regina Hall, the character that she plays, not how she acts in real life, but the character that Regina Hall plays in Scary Movie is exactly how this woman behaves. I didn't think that people like that really exist. This is exactly how she behaves. Just go watch any excerpt from Scary Movie and look at a scene with Regina Hall, and this is exactly how this woman behaves. Nonsense.
That don't make sense to you?
She even sounds like her.
Come on now, Ken. Okay, you know what?
Kendra G trolling too. Watch, just watch her
you
face.
You won't see eye to eye because you be fucking with the millionaires. And then, but I know because I try to fuck with
No, what I'm saying is about because you could be a millionaire and Jay-Z came from the hood and he's a billionaire, right? So, I mean, just because you're a millionaire doesn't mean you didn't come from the hood. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't agree.
Then they be acting like you can't eat your chicken wings different.
So, okay, so you want a man that is going to allow you to lick your fingers after you eat your chicken wings.
Let me.
Just gonna tell you, man. There are some men who really don't care and don't hang around with the chick like she's one of the homeboys. Generally not very masculine men. Generally not many men who women are actually attracted to allow this type of behavior. And you know, you're a female, you can do what you want, but you just can't be with a certain type of dude while doing what you want. That's the difference. Carry on.
You lick my fingers. I lick your fingers too. Like we. You know what I'm saying? Like let me eat my chicken wings. Let me go to the upper echelon restaurants and say, do y'all have chicken wings here? And it ain't no fucking problem because when you say, do y'all have chicken wings here? They be like, I be like, but I like chicken wings. I'ma order these fucking chicken wings and try them out.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying?
So you only want to go to restaurants that have chicken wings?
Fuck no. Not. Let's make that clear. I'm sorry, Kendra. I ain't even mean to cuss at you like that. But wait a minute now. I'm not a chicken wings and fries. We don't go on dates, okay? Cause I want to be taken on dates. I'm just saying, every now and again, when you take me on the dates out of town, out of country, especially I got my passport. I want to go out of country. I want to try chicken wings outside of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I was born and raised in Atlanta. Yeah. We got the best chicken wings. I don't care what nobody say. We got the best chicken wings in Atlanta, and I want to try some chicken.
So she wants to be taken out to an expensive restaurant while acting like a hoodlum. Ma'am, that's a no.
Wings in Amsterdam with some weed on it. I don't even like weed. I don't even smoke weed. But I want to try some chicken wing wings. I want to try them. Is that too much to ask for?
So you want a man to fly you to Amsterdam for some chicken wings?
Possibly. If that's not too much to ask. How is you laughing, but I'm dead ass for real. Like, I want the chicken wings in Amsterdam. Like, I want some motherfucking wings for real everywhere.
Okay, Misha, let's continue. Does he have to
Okay.
look? Does he have to look a certain way?
Please don't
Like,
ruin it.
as far as like me being attracted to him, like, I don't want no man to look like old, and I definitely don't want no little boy. I'm about to be 42 years old. I'm not finna date no little
Why don't you
20
just give an
something
age?
looking. You could say the pants a little bit. I mean, if you a business owner and you doing what you do, and it's like, and you on your off day, that's cool if you sag just a little bit, but not no hood, super hood, and not no super tight neck button shirt man. Like, somebody that can appreciate me being a little in between customer service and hood, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, and
I don't think she's in between anything personally. And you see what happens, how these women create these men who don't exist. You want somebody who is a millionaire, but just so happens to like ratchet, right? So what do you want? Like a basketball player, a rapper, or something like that? Yeah, good luck with that. That's like the 0.0001% of men. Like, I mean, they exist, but they're not marrying you. Sorry, lady. No, no. There's not enough of them to go around. And they definitely have their fair share of women. So if you want somebody who doesn't have girlfriends, those ain't the dudes for you.
I actually prefer short men. I'm only 5'2", so I really don't want no man over like 5'11". Like, y'all be too tall. I'm not trying to be like, get
Mm,
off of
that's
me.
that.
You too fucking
I mean, that's
tall.
about
Like,
average
for
height.
real.
Okay. Misha, let's do the Kendra cam. That's when we see your full body.
Okay, so let me just try to like. Okay, some
I
right
gotta pause
here. I
this.
got this little. Okay, let me see if this can like. Is that
Okay. We see your body. You got the hips, girl.
I got a lot. I got a
Um,
lot.
she kind of husky right there. I'm definitely gonna get into it a little more because I took the liberty of grabbing some pictures to see what she really looks like. Because she did throw her social media up there, it is what it is. She's a little husky there, bro. I'd say that's about uh yes, probably like I'm gonna take my 16 back and give her an 18. She might even be a dub, to be honest. So yeah, that's where we at with it, man. And as far as yeah, yeah, that Kendra Cam's really
A lot
not
of hips,
helping her.
body,
And
body,
she's wearing
body,
a
body,
waist
body,
trainer. She's
body,
wearing
body.
some type of restrictive clothing underneath. She definitely has some type of restrictive garment underneath. Yeah, all those chicken wings. I'm pretty sure she has a tummy. Pretty sure. And I saw it a little bit, but it depends. That dress is a bit deceiving, and it's black. Many women who are a bit larger like to wear the black because you can't see all the imperfections nearly as good. If she wore white, I promise you, she would look like the Saint Puff Marshmallow Man right about now. Carry on.
Body, body, body.
Yes, you got body, body, body. So, Misha, when was your last relationship?
It depends on who you ask. Cause for me, I thought I was in a relationship, but I was just a new bitch on the block. So
And
really,
okay, back to that. How long was you dealing with that guy for?
just a couple months, like from like,
And you thought you were the only girlfriend.
huh?
You thought you was the only girlfriend.
Oh, I had my doubts from the beginning, but it was
Should have
like,
went with your
and I
first
would tell
mind.
my girlfriend like, oh, I think this nigga is lying and saying he lives with his sister, but I think he still live with his baby mama. And it was like, to go through the whole crazy story. The nigga claimed that he had just had his house burned down, which was true. He claimed he had just had a baby, which was true. And then he claimed that he had full custody of the baby. That was a lie. He still lived with his baby mama. It wasn't his sister. and he also was dealing with some other shit. Anyway, I'm very busy,
Yo,
so
lady.
it wasn't like always him unavailable. It was me unavailable too, but it was like red flags. Anyway,
Tell me
I
about it.
I kind of had a inkling, and when I got the call, it wasn't surprising at all. And
And
December to say the least, and I found out like 2 months ago, a month or two ago. Like,
and the baby mama and the girlfriend called you.
yeah, I tried to get the baby mama job with uh the company that the five
Get
the
her a job.
cause she was trying to work from home, so
Why?
the
But why you gotta be the one to get her a job?
I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't trying to get that involved, but the bitch was going through some shit. I've been through some shit with my ex husband too. I mean, these bitches didn't give a fuck about me being married to my
Sheesh.
nigga when they was out here fucking my motherfucking nigga. So I was trying to be like, I ain't know I was fucking your nigga. I mean, I was like, my bad. I work from home. You trying to work from home? Hey, send me your resume. I'll try to hook you up. But I mean, we weren't really hiring right now. So I mean, it wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to be so involved, but I was just like, oh, send me your resume and I put it in. That's all it was. I mean, it wasn't.
Misha, are you a comedian?
No,
This is all true stories.
it's all true story. Unfortunately, like,
Yeah, this just sounds too crazy. Like I don't understand. This is wild, man. For real. If this were me, man, it already would have been straight like that. I don't know. Kendra G got a big heart.
like I wish it was a motherfucking lie. Like, I feel like I deserve better. I mean, the nigga, it make it so bad. My message to him was, you ain't gonna never get nothing that you fucking deserve until you do right by your baby mama, you dirty fucking nigga. Anyway, he talking
Ooh.
about, you can't curse the devil. No, nigga, I dated worse, okay? And so, cause I dated a nigga that hit back harder than I hit, and then I stopped hitting niggas back in 2019. That's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is that, I mean, I'm just trying to say that, like, he wasn't the worst, believe it or not, that I've dated. And like, I was just trying to help the girl to get a job or whatever. And then, but I couldn't because we ain't hiring. So it is what it is.
Oh, okay, Misha. When was the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
A month or so ago, whenever I did a booty with that nigga.
So he was the last person you slept with. Okay.
Yeah,
Do y'all talk?
I ain't.
What does that
You
even
don't
mean?
talk to him anymore? You still talk to him?
I hell no, he's blocked on all platforms.
Oh, okay.
I tried to report a nigga for cutting hair because he ain't cutting hair right because the nigga was a barber. His license lapsed. So I
Yo,
tried to.
she is dropping dimes, man. I can't stop this. She is dropping dimes. Man, snitching it up. I hear you. I hear you.
Report the nigga
Who do you report somebody to in that
to the
manner?
motherfucking state.
Shout to Takashi. Stupid.
Ciao, Misha. Misha, why do you think you're single?
I could tell you.
Because so you play with me like for real, and I'm a karma be taking too long, and so I do overreact sometimes to stuff. And when it comes to, like, if you play with me, mm, it's just
Yikes.
not a good look for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. And give me 3 flaws that you might have.
I be overreacting. I'm over emotional, and I mean, I play too much. I mean, I like if you looked at my social media, you probably would think I was crazy. I'm really not that. I'm a very sensible person when it comes to like, if you are good to me, I'll be better to you. And I have a lot of friends that will vouch for me when it comes to, I'm a very good person, very loyal, very good to my friends. But when it comes to crossing me, that's a problem.
And what's the age range you would date, Misha? You're 40.
Breaker.
Just letting you know, man. She seems a little local. If you were to ask me, I would probably shy away from this one. I know a lot of you guys are tempted to go ahead and hit the homegirl up, but uh, it's just keep in mind that when you try to scrape her off and you try to move on because she was just a flyby because you didn't want to wife her, it's probably going to get real. Carry on.
42.
Maybe like 37 to like 46 ish. Like, but before you get the erectile dysfunction, okay? Don't come to me with that shit.
She's going to get pounded, isn't she?
No erectile dysfunction, men.
Period.
Period. Misha, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
Because when it comes to being a good friend, a loyal person to you, like I cook, I clean, I have my own place,
Everyone does that.
I have my own money, I have my own car, I have my good credit. And when it comes to like when it
All right, I ain't gonna throw it. Those are good attributes. So, I mean, at least she says she is willing to cook and clean. She does have her own place. She has her own money. So those are good things. Those are good things because she's not dependent on you for that per se. I mean, that money thing kind of threw me for a loop, but I would gather that she probably won't expect that for real, because I don't think anybody is knocking her door down who's making those types of figures. That's just my take on it. I could be wrong, but she's in the A. You tell me in the comments below if you beg to differ.
comes to being a beautiful person, I'm beautiful inside and out. I'm loyal inside and out. So when it comes to really like being the person that you're looking for to be the conservative, nah, okay,
Conservative.
let me take that conservative back.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
so
you're not
let's
conservative.
Yeah,
okay,
you're
You're not
far from
so
conservative. Nope,
conservative
nope,
so
you're
there.
not
like
conservative.
the woman you could take home to mama that she be like, I don't know about her, but I like her and I don't know why. And but then also you gonna like me behind closed doors too. So I'm a very good friend
There we go.
and I'll be very good to you behind closed doors too. Let's just say that.
There you have it. This is Misha, ladies and gentlemen. 42. She is a customer service rep. She also has her own.
Girl, mobile bartending company.
I
Take
was
your
getting ready
price
to say
up,
she
baby
also
girl.
owns
Doesn't
her
even
own
matter.
mobile bartending company.
She put
Yeah.
her social media
You
thing on
are
there. I think that's enough. She put her stuff up there, right? So it just wouldn't be right if I didn't go ahead and give you some pictures to see exactly what it is that she looks like. So here we go. Here we go. So these are some of the pictures that she has for us, right? This is from her Instagram, where she supplied her information on her, and she uploaded these to Instagram. So I know what you're thinking. How could you? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Shut up. It is what it is. This is what she uploaded. So that's what it is. And if you look closely, there's hella Photoshop going on over there. There's no way on earth that she wouldn't have some tiger uppercut in the midsection. No, definitely no, no, no. There's definitely crazy softening, crazy blemish removing, erasing magic eraser, and all types of stuff. I see the warping tool, just everything in there, pulling in waistlines, all that. Yeah, a lot happened there. So that's that one, right? So okay, we got that one. I got one more that looks like it would probably be a little more accurate. So let's show that one. That looks a lot more accurate. You can see that her skin is not nearly as soft or anything. And yeah, pretty husky, right? Not so pulled in the midsection and everything else. So that's what she looks like. If you guys want to go for it, go ahead and do what it do. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Do what it do. But that's how I feel about it. What we really have to do though, right now, is we have to give her a Smoove Score. It is time for the Smoove Score. Yes. Here we are with the Smoove Score, and here's what it's comprised of: the face, figure, age, baggage, and personality. So we're going to go through all of these categories, and we'll rate her from what we have. Now, I saw her face. I would say I would give that a 6. So, yeah, we'll give her a 6 in the face. She's probably a little better than, average, which this is still kind of in the average category, but on the higher side of average. We'll call it that. Her figure, it's a hate it or love it type of thing. Some men will appreciate it greatly, and some men might not appreciate it. I don't know. I mean, me personally, I would give her right about a 6. That's about fair, right? Some people like them thick in the South where she is. I think they would rate her probably about a 6. She might even get a 7 in the A, who knows? But I think overall she's probably out of 6 because she's not nasty. She's not completely out of shape. She got some lady lumps, but then she's got some, some extra lady lumps. So we'll go with that. Her age. Now her age is 42 years old. How we work the age is I take away approximately half a point for every year over the age of 25. So if you were 26, you would be a 9.5. It's because we have 10 in each one of the categories. So we start with the 10 and we go down to 0 in each one of the categories. We're going to average them all together and come up with a score, Smoove Score. So what we have for her age, she's 42 years of age, which is 17 years extra. So we divided it in half. We got about 8.5. I was nice about it, rounded it out to it was minus 8.5. We'll take away 8 points from it, right? So she ended up with a 2 in the age category. So let's give her a 2 in the age category. That's where you land. Sorry, you're up there, man. It is what it is. We can't do anything about that. Age does matter. Baggage. We're going to take away 3 points for the first kid. We're going to take away an extra point for the second kid. So you have -4. And the reason why I would say that she could get a 6, I added 2 extra points. And I'll tell you why. Because she was married when she had those kids. So it makes sense. We'll give her a 6 over here in the baggage category. And I could really be crazy and just really start digging in for the baggage because of swearing and everything else. But this is a love it or hate it thing, man. I mean, some people do like that type of female. Not my cup of tea. Not even a little bit, but it is what it is. Personality. I'm going to give her a 4. Way too much foul language. She does certainly have a crazy streak. That is not a good look in my book at all. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and come up with a sum for all of these. You got 18, 19, 20, 24. Okay, so we wound up with a 4.8. 4.8, which is just about average when you think about it, right about a 5. Regular. And there's nothing wrong with regular. But when you want men who are making over $100,000 and you're talking about like the top 10% and you're like right hanging around in the middle of your average woman, and then you have baggage on top of it, it's like, phew, come on, man, we got to do better than that. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, for tuning in, watching this with me. I know this was a longer episode, but sometimes people like that. Maybe you can watch it in parts or whatever you do. And excuse me for drinking out of my Viking mug today. I know you guys are usually used to seeing me with my bourgeois decanter set, but I just felt like a Viking today, so we're going to go ahead with that. And leave your comments down below. I want to know what your Smoove Score is like, if it's any higher, any lower. Let me know if your standards are a bit different, or if you just don't like it, or if you want to add tweaks to it, because I have taken feedback before to, kind of go along with what the mob says, me being the slave to the mob. So if you guys don't like the Smoove Score as it's currently constructed, you let me know, and I'm definitely willing to give it a few tweaks if necessary. And that's all we got for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you have not already, please do like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.
You know that ain't my style.